Hello and welcome to our channel. We're so glad you took the time to join us today. In this video, we'll be discussing a very important topic, so make sure to watch till the end. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This presentation covers the unprecedented internet shutdown imposed in Kashmir, starting from August 5, 2019, which became the longest internet shutdown ever in a democracy. The Indian government's move, justified on security grounds, has deeply affected every aspect of life in the Kashmir Valley, from business operations to the everyday lives of citizens. This presentation draws information from articles published on the Washington Post and Reuters to provide a comprehensive overview of the events and their consequences. The internet shutdown, which started on August 5, 2019, stretched over a period of 18 months, finally coming to an end on February 5, 2021. This unprecedented duration made it the longest internet suspension ever implemented in any democratic nation, setting a concerning global record for restricting access to information and communication in such political systems. Over 7 million people in the Kashmir Valley were impacted. Authorities cited security concerns following the revocation of Kashmir's special autonomous status under Article 370 by the Indian government. The shutdown was imposed as part of the Indian government's effort to maintain control and prevent potential unrest after the controversial revocation of Kashmir's autonomous status. With tensions running high, the government sought to suppress the spread of dissent and unrest by cutting off communication channels, particularly social media, which could amplify protests or organize resistance. This decision left millions of people in Kashmir without access to the internet, impacting not only personal communication but also essential services, education, and businesses that rely heavily on connectivity. The Kashmir Chamber of Commerce estimated losses of 10,500 crore during the shutdown in 2019 due to unrest. Journalists had to travel outside the Kashmir Valley or rely on government-run centers with limited internet access to file important stories. Over 100,000 students had to travel long distances to use internet cafes or government centers to submit exam forms and other essential documents. In several regions, widespread internet restrictions were also reported elsewhere. Prolonged disruptions, Kashmir accounted for over 60% of internet blackouts in India during this period, and the shutdown became more frequent as the government continued to cite security concerns. According to Access Now, an international advocacy group, only China, Myanmar, and a few others have imposed longer internet shutdowns in recent years. Students in Kashmir had to travel hundreds of kilometers to access places with internet connectivity, essential for attending online classes and submitting important documents, causing significant interruptions in their education and daily activities. Journalists were unable to verify information in real time. Some traveled to Delhi to fact-check stories and file reports. Due to connectivity issues and restricted access, news organizations faced severe delays. Yashra Sharma, an editor at the Kashmir Wala, recalled leaving blank spaces in news reports because they couldn't verify facts until someone traveled to Delhi to access the internet. The Indian government defended the move as a means of preventing militant activity in the region. Foreign Minister Jai Shankar stated that the shutdown was necessary to disrupt communication between militants and their handlers in Pakistan. A government spokesperson in Delhi claimed that the internet ban was crucial for preventing misuse of data by terrorist groups. However, the UN Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Expression David Kay called the ban draconian and akin to collective punishment. In 2020, the Supreme Court of India ruled that access to the internet is a fundamental right, declaring the indefinite shutdown illegal. However, despite this ruling, internet services in Kashmir were restored only partially over time. The Calcutta High Court struck down an order to suspend internet services in other parts of India during exams, indicating a significant shift in how the judiciary approaches internet shutdowns, emphasizing the importance of proportionality and necessity. a student who traveled multiple times to Banihal, a town outside Kashmir, to submit a form for her medical entrance exam. She experienced significant delays and anxiety due to the lack of internet access. A popular Kashmiri YouTuber known for his satirical show had to halt his work since his audience lacked internet access. His channel, which once generated 110,000 rupees a month, was severely impacted. A doctoral candidate in physics at the University of Kashmir had to travel 300 miles to the neighboring region of Ladakh to check emails for a research paper submission due to the internet shutdown. The internet shutdown in Kashmir had far-reaching effects on the region's economy, education, and day-to-day activities. Businesses were paralyzed, students and professionals were left in limbo, and journalists struggled to continue their work. While the government justified the shutdown on security grounds, the move drew international criticism and raised concerns about civil liberties and the freedom of expression in democratic societies. Don't miss out on our latest videos. Hit that subscribe button and join our community.